Alisha Carruthers back in the building once again.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're here to talk Third Thursday once again.
Yeah.
It's exciting. They're starting back up.
I'm excited.
I am too.
I feel like it's been forever.
It feels like it has been.
November.
It's been too long.
Yeah, too long.
So I'm excited. Third Thursdays are coming back to the square. Shout out to you and Marion Connects.
Yes.
Can you give us an overview? What is Third Thursday? Marion Connects. What's happening on April 18th for the Spring Fling?
So Third Thursday has turned into a big event downtown Marion to support businesses in the downtown area on and around the square. Basically, it's has turned into a big party.
So fun.
I mean, would you agree?
Absolutely.
Everyone comes out, building community, building relationships, smooze. How do you say it?
Schmoozing.
We just came from that workshop. A lot of that, and just people getting out, supporting local.
Yeah, amazing foot traffic that it brings to the square.
Yes.
Shout out to an awesome new video that Marion Connects had. Nice, great feature of Glacier's End and their experience of how well Marion Connects has impacted their business. So awesome.
Huge.
Shout out.
Yes, we're doing things.
Absolutely.
We're doing big things.
So Spring Fling.
Spring Fling is the theme for April. Each month, April through November, has a theme. And so April is Spring Fling, and there's going to be a huge sock hop on the square.
Really?
So, yeah, costume contest, 50s, 60s era, poodle skirts. I don't remember the term. Some people call it something different, but I always called those shoes that are white with like the black. We called them nose pickers.
Okay.
That's what I remember. Because they were popular in the 90s too. Because I had a pair.
Sure.
And so I'm really excited about the costume contest. The Kicking Country Band is going to sing all oldies music for us.
Very cool.
And they actually sing, I think, twice a week at the training center. But I went by there a few weeks ago just to kind of hear them, and they did great. I mean, they nailed it.
Nice.
So I'm excited to see the square hopping, literally, and people in costumes. We just posted today about the scavenger hunt.
Ooh.
So we're doing the scavenger hunt a little different this time. Last time it was like, you had to go find these things in each business, and the first person done gets a prize. This time the scavenger hunt is like, we're highlighting either their specials or a themed item if they want. And it's just basically an experience. So
I love that. And I love how that gets people going from place to place.
Yes.
The foot traffic going from business to business. And that incentivizes these people coming to the square to go check out these places.
Right.
Which I think is so smart. Yeah.
And then keeps them in the know too. Like, like they can plan ahead. Like, I know Glacier's End is going to have 10% off everything. And I know I need to get this. And, I know Lavish is going to, have this bath dust. And so to me, it's the experience, once a month you have this experience to look forward to. So
definitely. Yeah. And congratulations, because you and Marion Connects were recently honored by our mayor.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Totally
unexpected, but very much appreciated. I had no idea. We went to present to Marion Rotary, and at the end of that presentation, Mayor Apsher presented us with the challenge coin, which is, to my knowledge, an equivalent to like the keys to the city. Like, it's a very high honor. And I actually posted about the background of that military background, and we got to speak with him later and thank him. That kind of came out of left field for us, but it was like, it's nice to know that people see the fruit and how hard that we are working to build up our town and get people out and bring a sense of togetherness. So,
I love that. It's so good. And not only that, but the coin itself has the Marion Connects logo on it, right?
Yes. Yes.
That is so cool.
It was so and
what an honor.
It makes me want to cry. Don't make me cry, Luke.
We went oohs and ahs.
But we're just now stepping into our second year.
Wow.
So to receive that for 1 year of hard work and to make the differences that we have, that we know and see, behind the scenes, that's very meaningful.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see what is this year going to bring.
Think about this.
What can we do now?
Where you were last year. Because remember, you were planning these events for the first time.
By the seat of our pants.
Last year.
Yeah.
Right? And look at the turnout. Look what it grew to in just a year. Think about this time next year.
Oh, I know.
What are the possibilities?
I know.
Now, because we were schmoozing earlier.
I'm glad you can say that better than me. I can't get that word out right.
Schmoozing. It's kind of like entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can't say that one either.
Take some practice. But, there's some of the events that even I heard you talking about briefly with people that are just going to bring so much interest. And these type of events that we haven't seen, right?
Yeah. Are you talking about months forward? We've got...
Just Marion Connects and what's happening on these Third Thursdays in general. I know we're talking about the Spring Fling here, but I'm hearing about these other things coming too, and it's just really exciting.
Yeah, and the exciting part is, this will be our first one in April this year, and we have over 30 vendors.
Wow.
That will be set up, and it's such a great opportunity, and I don't know if a lot of people realize, it is a time where you can come and put your face of your business to these crowds, and you get to connect and tell people, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I have. And then they see you interacting with their children, with their families, with themselves, and you're building that connection. And it's just a great way to build business and put your name out there.
Definitely.
And so I'm excited to see the vendor lineup.
So that's a credible opportunity for any business wanting to get more involved in their community, right? To get more exposure, to get more connected.
Right.
Perfect opportunity to partner with Marion Connects at these type of events. So can you briefly overview of the vendors? What can people do if they're coming? What are they going to see? Can they expect anything? Do they need to know anything before going in? Or can they just come and just say, I'm here? We can just walk across.
Yeah. So basically just kind of a run through, people reach out to me or I reach out to them. And I tried to find a lot of people that can help fit the theme. But then also everyone is welcome. And what we do is usually create a list of themed activities, things that, we know people would like to see done or participate in. And so, Rising Canine Pet Supply, they're part of the scavenger hunt, but they're also going to have a table. Nice. And they are doing a duck pond.
Oh, cool.
So, something fun.
Yeah.
Legion's Bank is doing balloons and bubbles. They're always great participants. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the top of my head, the list.
That's okay. There's some interactive activities that people can do.
Something interactive that draws people in.
Yeah.
Because you want people to come and see who you are. And you can advertise, we have some people put, those table cloth banners or little signs up to advertise who they are, pass out cards, pass out flyers. Churches that we have set up, sometimes they have upcoming events at their church, and they'll pass out flyers for that. So it's really a big mixture. That's what I like. Is it's a huge variety of everything and everyone, all in one place. And that is, different denominations, different businesses, but we're all together in one place. And I love that. To me, that's the bigger picture.
Yeah, and that's that public square gathering.
Yes.
How cool is that?
I know. And then we have a Mother's Day event coming up, tea party, mother adult child tea party, or mother adult tea party, and then mother child tea party. So there's two options. And then of course we've put out there the themes for the following months. May is going to be really cool. It's a make-believe night, and we have hopes of a hot air balloon.
Ooh.
And a Cinderella carriage ride.
Really?
So yeah, the sky's the limit.
I love
here.
that.
June, of
How
course.
creative.
Yeah, June, of course. We've got the infamous Urban Cowboy coming back,
Oh, wow. That's big.
and a mechanical bull. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Is this breaking news?
It's breaking news.
Wow.
So like,
That's awesome.
and this is where it's so important for us to get out there what we're doing,
Yeah.
because all of this takes sponsors. We can't do this without our community, and we hear a lot of, people want fun things in our town to do, and that's what we're trying to accomplish, but we need help.
So
It takes an army.
yeah. So what help do you need?
We need sponsorships. This is the first year we are, Nicole Miskelly and Autumn Vineyard have really helped me. They're our fundraising girls in putting together sponsorship levels. So this is a great way where if you get to see the theme ahead of time. So if you're like, ooh, I really like that theme month, we want to sponsor that month, whatever it costs. But there are different tiers, and it explains, we have a Zephy link now that explains the benefits of each tier. And this is just a great way for us to start building up funds ahead of time. Because if we don't, like last year, it was me just running around everywhere, like, will you sponsor this? Will you sponsor that? And it's like, it gets very tiring and draining. And then you're just kind of like this, like, are we going to get it sponsored or not? And so we're trying to establish that now. And we're learning as we go. I mean, we've had our first year. That was great. This year is more like, okay, now we're trying to build the foundation and the right steps, So in year three is going to be awesome. Hopefully smoother.
Yeah, sure. Right. You've learned a lot, and you're going to this year as well. So I can only imagine the things that through the experience this year you will. Yeah. But on sponsorship, is there sponsorship potential open? Is the hot air balloon?
So we've got some interest.
Okay.
And I know I've got so Urban Cowboy, I already have a sponsor for that. Good. For him.
Nice.
The mechanical bull is still kind of in the air. I have some interest. Cinderella carriage, same thing. The hot air balloon, I do not yet. So that is, I believe it's $1,200, $1,250. So if anyone's listening, they're like, yeah, I want to put a hot air balloon on the square, contact me.
I think that's so cool.
Please.
Yes. Hot air balloon on the square. How cool would that be, though?
Yeah.
With, the image, this picture. It'd be really cool.
And that's kind of what we were going for. Like, the theme is make believe night, and we're trying to think, like, I immediately went to, like, let's do fireworks. And everybody's like, no,
no,
you're going to burn it down.
No fire, please.
And so I was trying to think, I was like, okay, let's do lanterns. They're like, no. And so I'm just trying to, like, bring these really cool, impactful things, like magical things to the square, because that's what I want it to be. Like, I think of, like, Magic Kingdom experience, like you want, if you have the opportunity to go big, go bigger. You know what I mean? That's my mindset. So
I love that mindset. I think that's great.
So that's what I try to do, with each of it. So
I think you've done a great job.
Thank you.
And it's very exciting. What I'm hearing is coming.
Yes.
So that is great. And also, if somebody wants to volunteer, how do they do that?
Well, tonight is our monthly meeting at Celebration, 6 p.m. So it's always the week before Third Thursday, the second Thursday of the month, 6 p.m. celebrations, open to the public.
Nice.
So that's a great way to put your foot in, meet us, who's on the team, who are we, what are we doing, all that will be discussed, plans for needs, and What an open format you guys have. I mean, literally through the events themselves, through these meetings even, just having such an open platform and format for people to join in. Yeah. I think that's amazing. Yeah, the more the merrier. I mean, we have all kinds of people in attendance, from business owners to community members. I mean, just all across the board. It's a good variety that attends. And everybody always has good ideas and suggestions. So, open to the public. Please come.
Please, and just come to the events too. If you're not going to volunteer, just show up and have
Or just
fun.
show up to an event and, get a taste and see what it is we're doing.
So what are you most excited about for this upcoming Third Thursday? What is the most fun for you?
For me, I like to see, I'll give you two things. One, the Hungry Hippo inflatable. I didn't get to do it last time, but it's going down this time. Okay? That's one. But two, I always get choked up at the end of the night, after I get home, after it's all said and done, because I'm running 100 miles per hour. So nothing registers. I'm just trying to put fires out and make sure everything's taken care of. But then when I get home and I have time to reflect and see everybody's pictures, because John Hiltz usually does a poster pictures, from tonight, and then you get to see it all. You get to read the comments. And for me, I'm not going to cry. It's a reflection of just how big God is and what he's capable of doing, and feeling just the love that comes through all that. And I just praise him for it, because I know it's him. It's just beautiful to watch that love in our community come together, and the joy and hearing, even though it's kind of like, this isn't Disney World what we're doing, but the things we're doing, the impact that it's having and the joy it's bringing to people's lives, you can't put a price on that. It may be in the grand scheme of things something little, but it's doing big things, impactful things. And that brings my heart so much joy.
That's great.
Yeah. I just love serving. I just love giving and using the gifts God gave me to love on people and bring smiles to their faces. And
that's a true calling that you have. And I think it's amazing to see you fulfill that.
Thank you.
And it's awesome. And shout out to Michael too, who's probably listening, who's waiting outside right now. He's eating tacos.
And saving me one, hopefully.
Because speaking of tacos, I want to say, because last time we were here for the Taco Fest, great turnout, amazing events. Sold out. Oh my gosh. Awesome job. So great job with the fundraising events, and these upcoming events for the public square is just so cool. And I do say, yes, getting to see that reflection, that is so cool. And the impact that you're making and bringing people to the square, these families, young kids.
Yeah.
I think about when I was that age, we didn't have this.
No.
We didn't come down here. We didn't have our identity into the square, really. Yeah. And so now this is changing all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Michael and I ride our bikes a lot through town. And so, sometimes we go down south. We've met most of South Market just by riding our bikes, and people recognizing us from these events. And so they've gotten to know us. We talk to them. People are literally walking to the square with their families, or kids are riding their bikes down. And I just think that's so cool to be able to be a part of providing that and getting people outside and know your neighbor,
Yeah. Love it. Keep it up. Yeah. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
So I do want to recap sort of everything that we've talked about, go over some of those details for this upcoming Third Thursday.
Sure.
So this upcoming Third Thursday, what can people expect? Let me ask that again. This upcoming Third Thursday, Spring Fling.
Yes.
Can you tell us what to expect? What's going to be happening on the Tower Square Plaza?
Okay. What isn't going to be happening? So there will be an Easter bunny and a poodle skirt, thanks to Williamson County Fairgrounds. Their Kickin' Country will be singing oldies. So people will be dancing all around the clock tower.
Awesome.
I think that's a song. Isn't it an oldie song, around the clock or something?
Yeah.
All these vendors will be set up with all kinds of fun activities for everyone. Basket tosses, duck ponds. Bubbles, balloons, face painting. All kinds of things.
A lot of good time.
Yeah, too much to remember without looking at my list.
But people can expect to come to have a good time.
Have a good
see
time.
Your neighbors.
Yeah.
Connect.
Just get out and talk to people. build connections, smooth with people.
That was good.
Does that count? And I mean, that's the big thing to me is connecting. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know, you know what I mean? What is going to evolve from that? And it's cool to just watch how that works, and seeing people come out and go into the businesses because of these scavenger hunts, like, oh, I never knew you were here, and that is so important for all these businesses. And then word of mouth is great for small business because then they're going to go. And a lot of people we get aren't from Marion also. They're from surrounding towns. So when people go into these businesses for the first time, it's like, oh, I never knew you were here. And then they go and tell everybody. And then that just draws more people in.
It's just the ripple effect.
Yeah, and it is. And that's what we get to see behind the scenes, the relationships that are building and the connections that are happening and the businesses that are building and getting more traffic. It's just so cool to be a part of and witness.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Well, super exciting. Yeah. Congratulations on it. All the accolades in the press and everything that's been going on. You're like a rock star right now.
A lot of exposure.
Yeah.
And it just shows, to me, it reveals a great need. That desire to connect. It's there. I feel like it's just innate in us. Whether people admit it or not, we all want to connect. And sometimes people you've got people that are more outgoing than others to take that step, and other people aren't. But when you come to these events, I feel like there's something for everyone.
It truly is. And you guys do a great job of that. And I just love it. I love your passion for this, our passion for our community, and just for the people too. I mean, that's the huge part. So awesome job.
Than't you.
We're excited. So April 18th, folks. 4 to 8, but 6 to 8 is going down.
It's going
down. All right, Alisha Carruthers back on. We'll have you back for the next month's Third Thursday.
Make Believe Night.
That's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm excited for that one.
It's going to be good, folks. I'll see you on the square.
Yes. And I might need you for May as Spider-Man.
Oh, God, not more times.
You wear them so well, though, Luke.
Oh, gosh. The things we do for our community, right?
I know.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can work out there. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Alisha.
Bye. All right.
Okay.
We did it again.
Yay.